If you're going to achieve anything, you have to take action. And action is what Trump University is all about. But action is just a small part of Trump University. Trump University is about knowledge, about a lot of different things. Above all, it's about how to become successful.
I'm Dave Roberts, a Middlesbrough lad, and I'm suing Donald J. Trump.
Had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before. And I swear this is true, and I owe it all to you.
Oh, I had the time of my life, and I never felt this way before.
Left school, went to ICI as an apprentice electrician at the Wilton Complex. Had a desire to get into broadcasting, so started in local radio. That progressed to regional radio, national radio, and then from there into television.
Manchester United have the larger of the ticket sales, it has to be said, but Barcelona, who are just away to my left-hand side, are making a huge racket.
Moved abroad after 5 years with Sky Sports to work for ESPN, then went to head office, which is Connecticut, United States.
Oh, he's through, Matry, can he give his goal? He has! Cagliari have the points!
But not I, because I'm more style than speed. That's it for Sports Centre. She's gone. See you later. Bye-bye.
Dirty bit.
I'm now running XL Broadcast, which is my own business.
Lights go green, McCarthan's right away. Who's going to get the drag on the way down towards turn one?
To follow the line that Guardiola put in the last 3 years.
I had a wonderful 4.5 years in America. Went out there to be a TV presenter for ESPN at its headquarters based in Connecticut, and I suppose realised the ultimate dream, presenting Sports Centre, which is the biggest sports news brand in world broadcasting. So yeah, achieved the ultimate aim, and it was there that I came across the Trump University and the promises of Donald Trump.
Donald Trump is without question the world's most famous businessman. As a real estate developer, he has reshaped the New York skyline with some of that great city's most prestigious and elegant buildings. Now, Donald Trump brings his years of experience to the world of business education with the launch of Trump University.
Trump University is, as we were promised, a set of courses, education, development tools to give you the inner secrets of how Donald Trump became successful in real estate, in property. And you can't argue the case against his success in that area. So at the end of what was looking like the end of a media career, I wanted to focus on something else, and property development was ideal. So why not jump in, both feet? Let's learn the secrets of Donald J. Trump. That's what it was promised.
We're going to teach you about business. We're going to teach you better than the business schools are going to teach you. And I went to the best business school. We're going to teach you better. It's going to be a shorter process. It's not going to involve years and years of your life. It's going to be less expensive. And I think it's going to be a better education. And it's going to be what you need to know.
I was coming to the end of a 20-plus year career in the media. I'd achieved what I'd set out to achieve, and that was presenting a show like Sports Centre in America. So obviously I was looking at what next. And what next seemed to be real estate, property, developments. And Trump has been successful. He was promising to lift the lid on all his secrets on how he attained his success.
At Trump University, we teach success. That's what it's all about, success. It's going to happen to you.
So what did it cost me? I suppose everybody will think in financial terms first and foremost. It was around about $19,000. There was a friend and myself who jointly decided to do this. So it was about $19,000 that was shared between the pair of us. But there was a lot more investment in there, time, effort, commitment, 2 weekends away from the family when you would go to a retreat and learn the Donald Trump way. Following that, there was a series of, though by telephone, there were mentor sessions. So Andy and myself would nip round to each other's houses, and they were all evening sessions. Further down the line, which we didn't get to, there were going to be long trips away. You'd be going away for fortnights to retreats and practicing the Donald Trump way. So thankfully, that didn't enter into what was our commitment in terms of time.
How were the other people paying for it? Were they just paying for it flat out? Were these people who these weren't wealthy people, were they?
No, what they did was really pressure people. The mentors singled out the people that they saw from the financial statements had available credit lines, because we filled out our checking, our savings, our credit cards, and our credit limits and our balances. And so the second day of the seminar, the mentors that we were supposed to be working with actually took us outside of the room privately to help us work on our real estate goals, and basically had really pressured people into calling their credit card companies to up their credit limits so that they could pay for these seminars.
You sign up for taster sessions and you spend a couple of hours on a weekend to what was basically a buy-in session. You see what was said, you study the material that was on offer, and then you decide to sign up, which we did. So we signed up for 2 separate Trump University courses. One was on real estate, property. The other one was on tax liens, which is a strange American thing where you can buy debts of other people on property and you can be repaid by the government for that. So that took a couple of weekends. From then on, there was a separate piece of software which revealed, I suppose it gave you leads in the property industry where the deals were that members of the public, ordinary members of the public, wouldn't get the information straight away. So there was an investment in that. Then from there, it was a set of telephone mentoring sessions, so a set of 10, and at that point, you then start going away for long periods of time to practice what you'd learned. So we got right up to that point. We never traveled too far away, but certainly got through the mentoring sessions.
First of all, I signed up for the 3-day introductory seminar at $14.95, and we were told if by the end of the first day that we didn't want to stay for the 3 days, we could have our money refunded. I asked the instructor a lot of direct questions. They completely evaded answering them, so I started getting upset, feeling that this was not an actual learning seminar, but maybe just an upselling seminar. I tried to get my money back, and two other instructors were brought over and basically cornered me, telling me that I just didn't understand the material, I was confused, it's overwhelming, it's real estate. After all, I'm a newbie. If I just stay for 3 days, you know, everything will become clear. So I had a very hard time from the get-go trying to get my money back.
That no matter what you do, as I said before, you're going to love it. Because if you don't love it, it's never, ever going to work.
So we'd been working through the sessions, we'd attended weekends, we'd bought the software, we'd got the software working. Immediately everything had a price tag attached, and that raised a few question marks in my mind, but I was happy to go along and see what would develop. Of course, Trump was backing this. His face was all over videos and photographs and promotional material. He was there on videos saying, you know, well done, congratulations, keep on going. So you do like to think somebody with the name of Trump and the reputation he's got would give a little bit more foundation to what in effect was a big sell of Trump University. But it was when we got to the mentor sessions, the first mentor session we were successful in. We conducted that one evening. Then the second one didn't materialize. We had a change of mentor, and eventually we had 4 changes of mentor across 5 telephone calls. We were due to have 10 mentoring sessions, but only 5 were ever delivered, and it was at that point when we pulled the plug.
Donald Trump is being accused of fraud this morning by the New York State Attorney General. In a lawsuit filed over the weekend, Trump is charged with ripping off students who spent tens of thousands of dollars to learn the secrets of his success.
Why sue Donald Trump? Well, he made several promises, and big promises as well. We were promised the lid would be lifted on his secrets to success in real estate, in property development. He failed to deliver, and in my book, anybody who fails to deliver what they promise should be taken to task. I am a borough lad after all. We roll our sleeves up and get stuck in, and I don't care how big the opponent is. So there's a final twist to the tale. I wasn't actually allowed to sue Donald Trump. The reason why, my courses were delivered by the Trump Institute and not directly by Trump University. So, I'm Dave Roberts, a Middlesbrough lad, and I tried to sue Donald J. Trump, the President of the United States.